be honest with you guys, BMW could have still been the ultimate driving machine had they continued to experiment with the E60 V10 platform. This thing came with a host of issues. You see, while it was good on paper, they didn't exactly execute this vehicle properly. You see, the SMG's transmission I just mentioned, yeah, that you're going to run through about several of those before you decide to sell the car entirely. But if it wasn't the SMG, it was the rod bearings or the Vanos solenoids giving you trouble. But however, with all of the issues this V10 has, that hasn't stopped anybody from swapping them into E46s, E36s, E30s, E39s, E38s, and shit like that. You know, it's a good engine depending on how much you want to deal with. But you see, people don't deal with engines like this anymore because of how popular Hemis are, how popular LS engines are, how popular Honda engines are. It's like, why would you deal with this? Why would you go through the work of rebuilding the bottom end of this thing when you could go get an L92, snatch an L92 from a junkyard, do a VVT delete, then add a stage 3 Texas speed cam, some 660 lift dual valve springs, some hardened push rods, you mill the heads, right, and long tube headers, right? You already have 550 right there, naturally aspirated from a 6.2 from an Escalade with less cylinders. But let's be honest, the greatest BMWs ever created had to be the E92 and its mother, the E46. Which brings me back to my prime example. How could BMW, you know, retain their image? Simple. You take that BMW M2 they just released last year, right? The new BMW M2. And then you stuff that 4.4 liter V8 under the hood of that little sucker. You add that 8-speed transmission, and voila, you have a 600 horsepower 2-door coupe. I'm talking about you deduct 1,000 pounds from it and deduct some of that unnecessary technology. Like, bro, we're at the point where you could change your radio and end up in a car accident. Like, you should be able to just turn a knob and it's just that simple. No, you have to go to the owner's manual to see how to change your radio station. So we finally got a good look at the new 2025 BMW M5. Under the hood is the one engine they refuse to let go, that same bi-turbo 4.4 liter V8 with a little bit of spice to it. Along with that 4.4 liter V8 is an electric motor with 192 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Along with that 4.4 liter bi-turbo V8 and an electric motor, this thing also utilizes xDrive and an 8-speed auto. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Base price is supposed to start at around $120,000 plus. Do you know what type of Honda Civic you can build with $120,000? But we're gonna get to that point. And I know what you're saying. Oh, bro, they in the right direction. They making Hellcat power. Yeah, but this thing weighs 1,100 more pounds than the previous M5. This thing weighs a party bus full of twerking Catholic priests. This is a 5,400 pound land yacht. Maybe y'all ain't understanding the math, but it really ain't mathing with this thing. You could go get a 2017 Audi RS7 with about 605 horsepower and be 1,000 pounds lighter than the new 2025 BMW M5. No. Don't go get that 2025 BMW M5. Don't do it. Just go get a CTS V3, board and stroke that LT4 to a 416 stroker or 427 stroker, and throw a 10-speed behind it. Nothing's gonna touch you. Not a Mustang, not a Corvette, nothing. You have a land barge with about 1,200 plus horsepower and 10 gears. Roll racing or dig racing, anybody can get it. No, let's get it. Look, niggas wanna battle me but got better chances of dancing in Marilyn Manson's mansion. I'm manish, your mom's a mannequin, leave her stiff in an Anakin. I mean, niggas wanna Star Wars with me, but I got the higher ground. Call of Duty shit, spit high velocity hollow rounds. I can see through all you niggas like an ultrasound. Clever melodies from a melanated lyricist. Gotta be strategic, walk on the beat like it's orthopedic. Niggas went from hating me to needing me, it's all comedic. Tried to counsel me, but it didn't work, so I left them heated. I mean, you niggas are starving for the attention, your face in the media. My city wicked, red dots are everywhere like you walking through India. Hoes intimate with the opposition. I let her see me every day like it's the doctor visit. Really, I'm an old soul. Hoes try to dig for gold, feeling like LeBron the way these hoes try to pick and roll. Thought this shit was peaches and cream, this shit a rocky road. Everything uphill, life's a truck with a heavy load. I been that young nigga from Memphis, the kid with the heavy soul.